Hello, everyone. My name is Tommy Nichols, founder of the Charlotte Black Film Festival. And we're super excited for tonight. We begin announcing our 2022 official selections. Uh, this year has been an interesting year. We're going in person in a hybrid festival, but we're super excited that we're going to be able to be in person for the first time in probably 2 years now. So this will be the third year that we'll be able to go in person. And this year we received so many great films. I mean, we broke a record in terms of the number of submissions we received this year. So, which is really exciting that even during the pandemic, folks were working, folks were creating content. So I'm proud to know you guys didn't just sit around, but your minds were thinking. And it goes back to our theme for this year's festival, which is called Creative Authority. We know that art and creativity has the ability to shift cities and shift neighborhoods, shift communities. It gives hope to people without hope. Art, content creation, and sharing your stories is such a powerful medium. And so we call it Creative Authority in our 12th year. We know 12 is the number of justice. There were 12 apostles with Jesus. You know what I mean? And so we know there's some authority with the number 12, and that's how we got that. So we're super excited with some of our judges, which are online with us today. As a result of the number of films that we want to get in, normally in-person festival, we would not be able to screen probably 35, maybe 40 films. Last year on our platform, we was able to screen 100 films on our virtual platform. And we didn't want to go down this year, so we decided to do a hybrid festival to get as many films, to show as many stories that you guys have created as possible. So this year we will do 100, if not 110 films. Some of those will be in person, and others will be on our IOC TV platform that I will share with you guys later. And so please go ahead, and you guys have an opportunity to comment there, and we will see it, and we'll be able to share your comments. We just saw somebody real quick. Hello from Memphis, Tennessee. Hello to you from Charlotte, North Carolina. Welcome to the 2022 official selection announcement. And I want to say this too, because we broke a record in the number of submissions, not everyone will make it. So please go ahead, and you guys have an opportunity. Okay, that's somebody's. Okay, so not everyone will make the cut, but I want to share with you this year what's going to be so powerful is that we're going to have film distribution folks at our festival. So if you're a filmmaker, if you're creating content, you want to network with those who are buying films, right? You want to be at the festival whether you make it or not. I think it's that important. We have a workshop, there's a PR marketing for filmmakers, where it's going to be about you branding yourself as well as your film. What are the best ways to do that before you finish writing your script? That plan should be in place. We're going to have that at this year's festival. So it's going to be a lot of good stuff from at the festival that you want to attend. And I just want to do a quick commercial. Our rooms are $109. Book your room as soon as possible at University Hilton Hotel. Great facility. All of our activities will be there. Restaurants are there. There's a lake there as well. Amon, we want to say hello to those from Montego Bay, Jamaica. Of course, we cannot leave out Sean from the ATL in the building. Sean, welcome. Greetings from Florida, I just saw. Welcome to the 2022 official selections. Alvin, I see you as well. Good evening to you, sir. So just super excited about everything that we're going to have going on. Benny from New York in the house. But you ain't got to show your chest like that, Benny. We're just trying to, share some films today. You got your chest all out on your picture. But anyway, we're going to have a great time. And once again, remember, because of the number of films, we're going to show several categories. And tomorrow, we're going to come back and share 3 categories that will not show today. Those 3 categories are short films, feature films, and made in the Carolinas. Will happen tomorrow at 7. And the reason being is we had so many short films that we wanted to do due diligence to go through those films, get with the judges, make sure we select the best of what we have and see if we had room to get others in. And that's what we're really doing. We're trying to find out how can we get as many people into this year's festival because we're going to have a great time, this year. So I want you guys to be a part of that. For the last 2 years, you've been cooped up. We've been cooped up. And we have a great time at our festival. So it's not just watching films. We have workshops, panel discussions, after parties, a fashion of film showcase on Friday where designers pick a film out of a hat and their collection is centered around that particular film. And then our Red Carpet Vision Awards is where you guys come. And this theme is called, I think, Creative Chic. That means chic, meaning you come in the most creative fashion that you can come in, right? And that will be Saturday night where we give out the best. It's like our version of the Oscars. And so definitely want you guys to be there for that. All the official selections are there. But once again, if you do not make the official selection, come down, network, meet the distributors who are looking for films, meet the other filmmakers, and we're going to have a workshop about money for filmmakers. So find out how you can get some money or grants for your films. I'm a witness of that, and I'll be part of that panel and share with you guys how I don't even want to tell you how much money I've received for what I do, but it's 6 figures in grant money that I just received because I'm a media content creator and educator. So I want to be able to share that with you guys as well at this year's festival. So we just want to invite everybody down to Charlotte as well. Mark, I got to get Mark in the house because Mark is from Columbus, Ohio. I'm also from Dayton, Ohio, but I lived in Columbus for 6 years. Miss Franklin, peace and blessings to you as well from Boston. And so let's without further ado, let's get going with our official selections. I know that's why you guys are here. But once again, if you're in the short film category, feature film category, or made in the Carolinas, your announcement will happen tomorrow at 7, right? Just because of all the stuff we have going on, and we do not have those judges here, and they're still working some things out. So let me share my screen real quick. So everyone, let me know if you guys can see this. Those in my room.
Yes.
Great, great, great. Once again, welcome you guys to the 12th Annual Charlotte Black Film Festival official selection. Our theme, hashtag Creative Authority. If you guys can go ahead and put that in on your comment line, hashtag Creative Authority. Your creativity has purpose and has the ability to shift things and also change things. Remember that. There's a power in your creativity, and that's the theme of this year's festival. And so we're going to kick it off right now with our international films. Now, I want to also let you guys know is this. When we go through this process in each category, sometimes we get withdrawals or people can't, their submission information it didn't come all the way in. And also this, let me make this to you guys a quick little nugget. If you are streaming your film on YouTube, Vimeo, or any streaming platform, for the most part, most film festivals will reject your submission. So you need to let them know during the time of your festival or a month before your festival, we will take it off of being in a public format because your film adds no value at my festival in Charlotte if everyone in the world can see it. People from Charlotte can see it. Everyone can see it. So just make sure you note that if you're going public, if you're on any kind of streaming platform, or make sure that you let them know that, hey, I'm going to shut this down for this period of time for your festival, because for the most part you will get rejected because it adds no value to the festival. Just want to share that with you guys. So let's keep it going. So international films, Lothard from Rascal to World Artist, Chance Encounters, Bida, Imprenta, I can't even say that, Imprenta, Alone in a Strange World, and that covers our 5 films that was there for international films. And these films came from Macedonia, Israel. So some of these films are all over the world who submitted to the Charlotte Black Film Festival. So we appreciate them. This is our international film category. And also, everyone will be alerted tomorrow, actually tonight, that you receive this and you get your official selection seal tomorrow. So just know that. Next category is art films. And I think we have Alex that's going to come online and introduce those films.
Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good evening. I'm so excited to announce our official selections for our art films. So many great films that I've went to. So let's get to it. The first one is Homage to Mama. Next is Weary Blues. Next is The Negro Mother. And last is Capsule. Last is Things at Best. Congratulations.
Awesome. Those are art films, which is our second year with this particular category. And one of the things as artists as we are, there are some films that specifically projections written around art, whether it's dance, poetry, spoken word, instrumental, whatever it might be. So we created this category, and we've just seen some amazing talent come in through that particular category. So thank you. And now we have our, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so next we have our official selection for music videos. Again, another exciting category. Thank you all for submitting your music videos. Who do we have up, Tommy? All right, our first nominee is Close to You. Dollar to the Rich. Aquarian Devils.
Made by God.
And Maybe in 1,000 Years. In Schoolia. Congratulations.
So these are everyone that made the music video official selection. And once again, we'll be screening films in person as well as online at our own platform. And so what's interesting, you guys can get a form and it will determine kind of what films we're going to screen. And so you respond back to that film, to this form we will send you guys. And then we'll do our programming centered around your response to that form. All right. So just want to let you guys know that. Now, official selection for the student videos. And student videos are someone that's in high school, it could be elementary, middle school, high school, or college. These are the selections. Puppy Love. How Power Look. Black Is. Cookie and Cream. Calypso. Black as SMU. Pecola is Black. Oh, we'll go back to that. And these are the selections in our student film categories. And I'll say this again. When we go through everything, you might get a call or email from us, even though you wasn't on this list, stating that we would like your film to be part of the festival. So just be, and that happens every year. So another 5 to 10 films will be called upon that's not in this particular list. But those are our student films. And if you guys will, if your name is called, even if your name is not called in that category, if you have a link to your trailer, please put that in the comment section. Your website, place that in the comment section. As we're doing this, we're promoting, your film, your project, and you as well. So make sure you place that in the comment section as we're doing this. Let people know who you are, what you're doing, the name of your film project, where you're from, and all that good stuff. All right. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tamara. I am excited to announce the documentaries. I enjoyed watching them and getting to know all your stories and finding out about you. Definitely a lot of creative authority there. And so let's find out who made it to the festival. So we have The Shoulder of Giants. Homegrown. This is not who we are. God Chasers. The life and legacy of Marcus Garvey. Hear my voice. Finding fellowship. Blurring the color lines. The sun rises in the east, and one pint at a time. Congratulations to all of you. Make sure you put your websites in the comment section. Let us know you're out there. We look forward to seeing all of you there.
Yeah. And also, I think, did you say Shoulders of Giants?
Yes.
Okay, good. Awesome. Absolutely. These documentary films, which are very interesting, and many of them tell stories of history, and are either given a voice to particular topics or places of interest. So, which is super, super excited. We really love our documentary films. And also, guys, let me say this. Many of your films, we will reach out to you for panel discussion. So we love having panels around topics in your films. And I think last year we might have did 12 panels that existed around films, right? To have that conversation. And what we do is bring local people in Charlotte with the filmmaker, and we have this conversation, whatever that topic might be. So we're looking forward to that as well this year. Animation films. Now, this year was the first time we received this many animation films, and which we're super excited about. So I believe there might be more than this, some in the short film category. But the three that we have here is The Whippersnapper, Gangster Island, The Fight of the Bell. These are three animation films that we're going to show as well. And if any of you guys know about animation, it's really it's a lot of work, right? It's a labor of love and it's detailed work. So we are super excited for the talent of our African American animators and submitting their films here. Official selections, TV and web series. Now, our TV and web series is probably where we get the most quirky, the most, because it's a series, right? If you were to see Tyler Perry, whatever, Sisters on TV, whatever. So it's like that. So a lot of drama, a lot of action. It depends. And there's some comedy that's there as well. So TV web series we have. We do not. Hold on. This is not the right one. Hold on. Let me make sure I get the right one. Okay. Let's jump to Black women in film. Someone here from Black women in film? No?
It's me. Yeah.
Oh, good.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So they're up there.
When Tommy mentioned that the theme is creative authority, I would say that the filmmakers in the Black women in film definitely ran the gamut with creative authority. They went from thriller to documentaries to love to just family romance type of thing. And I was so super excited to see them. I was glued to my TV. But we have to choose. We had so many that we had to narrow it down, and it made it very difficult.
And before you do that, before you say this, in the comment, can you guys give a heart for the Black women in film? You can abbreviate BWF for Black women in film. Let's give the Black women who are producing content a hand, right? Let's do that real quick.
Right.
Because we just
we have to support. We definitely have to support the women who are depicting how diverse female experiences can be and what we are all about. Absolutely. So that was why I was so super excited to see these females representing, their representation of women in film. So here are a few. Here are the ones that we chose for the Black women in film: Sequins, Black, White, and Gray, My Mother's Prayers, Sidewalk, 9 O'Clock Whistle, Daddy, Fevered Dreams, Chance Encounter, For Sale, En Avant, Decision, Stepping into Power, and Waiting. Thank you all, and I really thank you for allowing me the chance to see these too. So they were really great. Thank you all.
Yeah, that's good. And let me say this, because some of you guys might say, well, why are there so many films under Black women in film? And then for music video, you might see 6. It's based on the number of submissions per category. So let's say, for instance, we got 10, or let's say 15 student films, but we got 40 Black women in film. Then we're going to screen more Black women in film. So we use a percentage to determine, based upon the number of submissions, what we will screen. So you will see that our short films, you're going to see a lot, because we received over 100 short films. Okay, so that same percentage applies to short films, which means you will see a lot of short films. So I believe you did the old 9 o'clock and Daddy. You did all of that, correct? For the Black women in film selection. Did you mention 9 o'clock?
Yep.
Okay, good. Let's do this real quick before we go. Tell me about your experience, because you mentioned something about the Black women in film category. What did you talk about? What you experienced watching these films?
Again, I like that not one person repeated the same story. I didn't see the same story. And if it was similar, there was a different viewpoint and a different perspective that a lot of times we don't see. There were a lot of strong women in these films. There were women that were being in roles that I haven't seen in regular, film world. And so that was great to see these opportunities and just this dynamic depiction of women differently in the films. So that was what I was just super stoked by, seeing what women were creating, that they weren't following the stereotype of what women would create. They went all outside of it. Very eclectic type of films as well. That made you really think about some things. So again, a lot of people doing some great things that I'm hoping to see them go somewhere else. I'm waiting to see some of these show up on Netflix.
Yeah, without a doubt. And you said something very powerful, that many times for African American women, when someone else is controlling the camera or the story, you see how they are usually not in the highest regard. But when Black women, watch this, y'all, have creative authority, then they place themselves in the proper light where they belong, right? And they direct, and they're boss women who are making these films utilizing creative authority because it's their project versus working on someone else's. And so super, super excited about that. Thank you, Pam. And so tomorrow, we have 4 categories. I just saw one I missed, which was TV web series, because I saw that was the wrong information. Short films, feature films, and made in the Carolinas. So this is going to be our probably longest time with you guys. But short films, feature films, made in the Carolinas, as well as TV web series will be tomorrow at 7. We just have one category. I think it's the short films. We need to get the information from our judges. But once again, we want to thank you guys, those who made the cut, those who did not make it. Once again, I want you guys to go to our website. If you guys are coming down, book your hotel rooms. We have a limited amount of hotel rooms at the University Hilton Hotel, and it's on our website. Go to charlotteblackfilmfestival.com for tickets, for hotel reservations. And remember, you also get an email on what you guys get as filmmakers coming to the festival. You'll get that information in the email tomorrow as well. So we're super excited. Congratulations. But what I want to do real quick, I want to end this sharing, and I did something wrong. I did not get the opportunity to introduce the wonderful folks who are with me today. So I want you guys to go ahead and introduce yourself and give us a little background on who you are. Pam, we start with you.
My name is Pamela McCarter. I work for Charlotte Mecklenburg Library as well as an equity initiative leader. So I'm always in the community serving a diverse population. So that was why I was really excited with the women to see their different voices being heard, because often those voices are not there. So and you were able to tell it and be flexible and tell the story the way you want to tell it. So my background is in art. So this still is all in my realm of love. So
good. Tamara?
My name is Tamara. I am a educator in Charlotte, North Carolina. In my spare time, I'm a history buff. I love history, which is why I chose documentaries. So it was a passion. It's a passion for me. I enjoyed it and started researching other things after watching some of those. And I also do event planning in my spare time too. So this is just my chance to bring all my gifts together into one collaboration. So I'm really excited to be working with the Charlotte Film Festival this year.
Yep. Charlotte Black Film Festival.
Charlotte Black Film Festival.
Not leave the black out.
We have to have that part.
You gotta have that part. That part.
A lot of Black excellence in here.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that part.
exactly.
And many people say that. They say the Charlotte Film Festival all the time. You know, people say that. I said, and I have to remind them, no, it's the Charlotte Black, because there's a difference. There's a Charlotte Film Festival, right? But we're the Charlotte Black Film Festival, and that it makes a difference. Yes, ma'am, Miss Lindsay.
Well, good evening. I'm Alexis Lindsay. I live in Charlotte as well. I'm a native New Yorker. My 9 to 5 is pharmaceutical consulting, but over the last, I'd say 15 to 16 years, I've been in the music industry here locally. I've hosted a lot of open mic shows, worked with a lot of local artists, judging with BET and things of that nature. So it was really an honor to just kind of give back to Charlotte and see, even on a local, national, and international level, some of the great talent here doing the music videos and the art films. So again, congratulations to all of the nominees. And I actually look forward to meeting you guys when you come into Charlotte. Like you said, come on to Charlotte, come to the Hilton. There's so many things you can do here. Right. You know, meet me. I'll take you out. I'll show you around the city.
Right. You know, so, and it might be great to even get a bus tour that you say that, if that's available. I know Queen Charlotte does, the lady who does Queen Charlotte does a tour, but we're going to have some planning for you guys. And, you know, we really will. And super excited you guys are going to come. One thing about our festival, we're really a family festival, and it's all about the filmmaker. I need you to hear that again, because I know other festivals, it's about the founder, the owner, or other people shining. Our festival is about the filmmaker. I can tell you this, but I'd rather show it to you. So when you come, I want you to experience that and feel like you're valued. And we thank you for submitting to our festival, whether or not you became an official selection or not. All right. Awesome. You guys, anybody got questions or comments? And someone did say this. We will, feature film will be tomorrow. Short film, feature film, films, as well as Made in the Carolina and TV web series. Thank you, Mr. Hudson. Okay, Ms. Houston. All right, so you guys have any questions? Anything you guys want to share? We got 34 people watching, and so just want to thank you guys once again for being a part of this part one of our official selection announcement. Part 2, which is a big thing, wow, that will happen tomorrow with the short films, feature films, Made in Carolina, as well as the TV web series. So with that being said, you guys take it easy. Yes, hold on, somebody asked a question. Hold on one second. Oops. No, good question, Mark. Thank you. That's what we look for. If you're on YouTube and it's unlisted, that means you're being selective about who you're sharing the link with, right? Because if I have the link, I can view it. If you don't, if you're public, meaning anybody can come to your page and watch your film, that's a different ballgame. Many folks will go to YouTube. It's unlisted because they share it with film festivals. It could be agents or whatever, but they keep it unlisted. So it's not a public platform. So I'm glad you asked that question. If you're unlisted there, that's great. And for those who do have their product on YouTube, and if it's not unlisted, please do that. We're going to check again tomorrow to see if that's the case. And you know, just to make sure that is it. But Mark, no, you're in good shape. Any other questions in the room before we leave? Any questions? Any questions? I just love that hashtag, Bridget. Every time you say it. Creative authority is the hashtag. I want you guys to start using that, because the more you speak about it, the more it will resonate in your life and in your spirit. And that becomes what it is, creative authority. The things you say, the things you do will have authority and have progress behind it, right? It's not, you're not just existing, but you're creating the space. We're taking dominion in the space. That's what creative authority is all about. And so with that being said, we're going to close out the broadcast. You guys can still leave a question here in the comments and we'll get to it. But once again, appreciate you guys for being part of this, part one of our official selection. Thank our judges. If you guys can, give our judges a nice hand, hashtag or heart for the judges. They worked hard. They had a lot of films and had deadlines that they had to meet, and they had life as well. So if you guys can, just give a quick love, a heart / judges or something like that, because they really, really worked hard on doing this. And it made my job easier because of what you guys did. Trust me, because normally I watch every single film with the judges, and we got too many in, and I could not do it this year. And then life happens. Some other good things happen in terms of our grants that happen as well, that I can't wait to share with you guys about grants, how to get the money for your films. I got a lot to give you guys at the festival. So with that being said, you guys can continue to post comments. And hold on to see if anybody, make sure no one said anything. Oh, Pam said, I love the theme. All right, guys, take care. We'll see everybody later.